afternoon, or good evening. Welcome to the Six Bugle Podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Ruiz. Also here with my co-host, Christy Hensler. Christy, how are you?
No, I'm good. Getting prepared this week for my second relaunch of the book. So that's
Oh
my
yeah, yeah.
main focus this week.
How's that going so far?
It's going well. The last one was kind of a good disaster, if that is a thing. But
yeah,
um, yeah, when you're not like in charge of everything and you don't like, you have to trust other people to process sometimes it doesn't
sure,
go as
sure.
but it's been good. I'm excited to see what happens this week with it. Well, this will be past when you're done, but yeah, and I'm trying to like take it in. It's still, I think I've just been trying to keep everything moving, so I haven't really let it all sink in, but I
Yeah,
will at
yeah.
some point.
Well, there's
So
certainly a lot of buzz out there on social media, and I know all of our fans here are excited about it and happy for you, and of course proud of you for your accomplishments, and looking forward to reading it and seeing what we can do because of it, because of your wisdom, and because
yes,
of all the help that you provide everyone. I know that people are going to get a lot of stuff to help them with their lives and also help them to help others grow. All right.
thank
So,
you.
um, so kind of like along the lines of self-care, is that what you wanted to talk
Mhm.
about today?
I do because I've just been reflecting. Self-care is a big thing in my own life, and it's something I do teach. It's in my life hacks book, but I think sometimes it's misconstrued, and I think different people think, when you say self-care, that's different. That rings a bell for everybody. Some people are like, well, self-care is just being selfish and just doing all this primping stuff and going getting manicures and pedicures and your eyelashes put on and everything else, and
Right.
other people are like, well, if I take care of myself, that looks vain. And then, and so it's none of that. And I feel like I just want to kind of strip it down for a minute and just bring it back. For me, self-care is knowing yourself so well that you can actually invest in and give yourself what you need so that you can show up as the best version of yourself. And that means literally something different for every single person. Because what self-care for me isn't necessarily going to be self-care for somebody else.
Sure.
Some people like and it's all about knowing yourself and knowing, and sometimes it's not even about doing an act. It's not even, sometimes it's proactive. For me personally, like one of the things I love to do is I love to go get pedicures. I have a salon that's quiet. It's not full of a bunch of catty women. It's actually half men. I prefer that. And I can go in there, I can get a pedicure. It's relaxing for me. So that's something that's like intentional. I put it on my calendar every couple of weeks and I go do it. But then there's other times for me that self-care is like in the moment, knowing myself and knowing what I need. Like the other night, I was so exhausted and I was on like noise overload and I was just done. But it was only like 6:30. But I was like, I'm just done. And so I told Matt, like, have fun cleaning up the kitchen and figure out what the kids need to do. And I'm going to my room and I'm going to do yoga and I'm going to get a shower and I'm going to lay in my bed with my eye vibrating mask on or something. And I'm just like done. I'm just shutting my door and I don't talk to anybody else. And so like it was just knowing in that moment, like that's what I needed. I just needed quiet and but then also going and giving myself it if I can in that moment.
Mhm.
And so I think, but you can't really take care of yourself if you don't know yourself. And so we're
Yeah.
back to self-awareness. And so because I think some people try to take care of themselves and they try to go do all the surface things that you think self-care is, and they're like, this isn't doing anything. Or you think, I don't have the time or money to do all the stuff they think self-care is. And it really is about just knowing yourself and what you need, and then taking that time and investing in it and listening to your body in those moments when it's telling you, like, hey, stop. Hey, shut the phone off. Hey, sleep in an extra hour this morning. Hey, whatever it is, like go on a walk. Like it's listening to yourself in those moments.
Right. Right. No, that's all good points because it helps you prioritize things, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And
no.
I think, you can't show up as the best version of yourself if you're not taking care of yourself. And so it's not even, I don't think it's even something that can be, um, it's not even a negotiable thing anymore. You just need to go take care of yourself. We did this, whole Wonder Woman initiative thing. That's probably a coin term. I probably have to figure out a different term for next year. But this Christmas where I had people nominate, women in their world that were struggling that needed uplifted. And the stories that came in for there, I realized like there's so many women, moms, spouses, caretakers out there that are just burnt out. Do you know what I mean? They're just
Yeah.
giving, 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 and they're not doing anything for themselves. And you can only go like that so long. How
Right.
long can you go like that? I don't know. For some of you, it's another month. For some of you, it's 10 more years. But at some point, you're going to hit a wall. And so you must stop and ask yourself, what do I need
Right.
right now? What do I need? And start taking care of yourself.
Right. Yeah, no, you're exactly right. Martha's like that too.
I can see
She's
that.
been a helper all of her life,
Mhm.
and her profession was as a nurse, and she was always helping other people, helping. And then as she progressed, she became charge nurse in the ER. So now she's helping other nurses. She was always helping, and she always
Mhm.
feels like she has to do something. She gets upset with me when I empty out the dishwasher. Like for crying out loud, I let me do
Because
something.
she wants,
I
yes,
want to
right.
help you too,
Yes.
and so she still kind of has that. But yeah, you're right. You have to be able to take care of yourself because
Mhm.
you are number one. And I think, if to be honest with you, Christy, I think more women are understanding that now, and they
Yes, agreed.
and more importantly, more men are
Mhm.
accepting that. And
Mhm.
they're understanding that a little bit better and taking care of the kids and getting them out of the house,
Yes.
letting their wives have a spa day or a me
Mhm.
day kind of thing. Just sit
Mhm.
around the house and drink. I got Martha a cup, a little sign that says, "All I want to do is drink my coffee and pet my cat," because that's
Yeah.
really all
That's
you're
her.
responsible
Yes.
for today. You don't have to be responsible for anything else. You're retired now. Enjoy life. But no, you're right. I think that they're becoming more and more understanding about that. But that doesn't mean we should stop preaching that. We have to keep
Yeah.
preaching that to people and helping them to understand that. And then
Yes.
they can, take off that head towel and take off that face
Mhm.
mask and get back at it, because then
Right.
that's when they're more at 100%.
Right. Yeah, and don't feel guilty for it. It's easy to be
Yeah,
like, oh, I
definitely.
should be spending the night with like it's better to have more quality time with the people in your life and show up better than just the quantity time.
Right.
And so just take that time to invest in yourself. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't look for the perfect day or the perfect scenario. Just figure out like what brings you joy, what fills your soul, and just go do it. Even if it's one thing.
Yeah, and if you have kids, just let them understand it's I'm not neglecting you. I just need to make
Yes.
sure I take care of myself,
Yes.
which is a good lesson for them to know, especially girls
Right.
and
Yes.
especially and boys too, to let them know when they get into their relationships, understand that
Hmm.
the women in your lives, you got to take care of them and let them take care of themselves also and provide
Yes.
that opportunity because that's very, very important. And it's going to build your relationships for the in the long run. It's always
Yes.
healthy for that. Awesome.
So
Great
go do
stuff. Go do
it.
it. Yes, go do
Yeah.
it. And feel free to reach out. Christy is always available to help. And if you have any questions, let us know on the Facebook page and uh,
Yes.
and also tell us your success stories. Even your funny stories. We'd like to hear those too. And it's a great way to build a connection between us. And we're here for you. We want to support you as much as we can. And but we like hearing your funny stories too. All
Yes.
right. All right. Thanks again, Christy, for your wisdom. We certainly do appreciate everything you bring to the table here. We're looking forward to the Six Bugle Conference,
Yes.
September 17th to the 19th here in Perrysburg, Ohio. So we're going to have some more information out. Working on our website right now, Christy. So getting that taken care of, and the registration will open soon. We're already getting people
Yay.
from out of state. We got an email from
Awesome.
Minnesota and also from Illinois. They're saying,
Awesome.
let us know. We want to set our budgets now.
Yes. And bring a friend.
Yes, definitely. Well, I had a department from Illinois. They said that they got four they want to bring, and
Nice.
they want to set their budget up now. So I understand budgets are
Awesome.
getting taken care of early, so we want to make sure we take care of that, and we'll get you out the information very, very soon.
Yes.
Thanks again for joining us on the Six Bugle Podcast, and we'll see you soon. Take care.